YouTube, I'm back. You know what's very, very important? That's another thing I tell myself every day. Rise above the negative things. There's so much negative things in our world, in our society, in our here. I don't know. Here. Yeah. So there's so much nonsense, so much negative things. It's crucial, essential to rise above that. If not, no. And you know your fears. Often we have fears, and we all have some kind of fears about stuff until you conquer your fears. But it's very, very important to not transfer them to your children. No, you want to show them what's possible. You don't want to transfer your fear or teach your fears to your children. You know, don't teach your fears to your children. That's one of the worst things you can do. That's not what I do. I have 3 children myself, and I don't teach them my fears. I tell them what is possible for them in life. You know, this is how we bring empowerment to people. This is how we probably help them to see a bigger picture for themselves. It's okay to see a bigger picture for the world, but you have to see a bigger picture for yourself also. You cannot let yourself drown in negativity and nonsense and distractions, and because this is an age of distraction. This is what it is. We're in the age of distraction, and if you cannot starve your distraction, can't tell you what's gonna happen for you. But I can't predict, but I can predict it's not gonna be very, very positive. You know, if you want a positive outcome in your life, you have to have positive thoughts. Positive thoughts are crucial to have positive outcomes. You cannot hope to have positive outcome in your life if you're not if you don't keep positive thoughts in your head. I mean, yeah, me, that, you know, this is one thing I don't understand today, is why people remain so blind. Why? This is a big, big question I'm asking myself, because I was there in that stage 2-3 years ago, not wondering too much about the world and thinking that I knew everything because I seen it on TV, or I seen it on Discovery, or someone told me in school, or, you know, you think you know everything about the world until you wake up. But, and also, when that's the thing, I thought the world was messed up. I thought the world was messed up before I wake up to this whole thing. Oh my. Wait until you wake up. If you think the world is messed up now, wait until you wake up. Then you really see the mess in the world, and the nonsense, and mind-blowing. So if you don't rise above that, but also the truth, or you know, discovering the bigger picture outside of yourself, it's gonna give you it's gonna bring you power too, for sure. Look at me, look. If you did, look, it's gonna empower you for sure. Just look at me. I don't need to sell you anything to convince you. Just look how far I have come. Do you think this did not empower me in some way? And even if, you know, like we said, me and Don yesterday, even if there's some things I might say that are not true, or that I don't know, I don't come here to tell lies, but if I say things that are not true and I find out later or whatever, you know, I don't mind, you know, at the moment, you know, like Don said, he said in my song, I don't know if everything I sing is true, but it makes me feel good, and it makes the people feel good. So this is the whole point here. But, you know, yeah. So it's about feeling good. It's about the joy and happiness, and that's one thing they cannot take away from us, those Babylonian people, is the joy and happiness. No? That's what we want. We want joy and happiness. We don't ask for much. Joy and happiness. And that's what they try to steal from us, especially the joy of life. So you don't never really enjoy life. And so rise above those Babylonian people. See a bigger picture about yourself. First, it's about yourself. But first, I don't say it's about yourself. First, I think you have to see the bigger picture of the world. First, you have to see the bigger picture of the world to be able to have a good reflection inside. I think it's crucial. This is the path I took. This is the path it brought me here at this moment to reflect on an inner journey more than an outer journey. No? But that's a choice also. Growth is a choice. And that's it. When you take the choice to grow and to expand your consciousness, you cannot really go back where you were. So it's just going to be beneficial. It's going to bring a lot of positive stuff in your life. Also, you have to be careful not to fall into a delusional state where you think you're out of the illusion, and no, you're still deeper in the illusion. And I was a bit like that. I was a bit on a delusional state for a while, until I each one teach one too. Don't be afraid to reach out to people to learn things, because each one teach one. And that's what I did in my journey. I reached out to a lot of people around me, for sure, in this journey. But this is the choice I took, to reach out to people, to learn from them, to learn what they have found and what they have researched. And this way, each one teach one. This way I can take that teaching and transfer it onto others. And to one day we all see the bigger picture of those Babylonian people. That's all. And maybe we can bring about a change one day. We can make a change all together. Maybe it's possible. Me, I'm very optimistic towards the future, because what else there is? If there is no hope, if there's no I know the world is crazy, but what am I gonna do? Drown in negativity and say to myself the world is nuts and never do nothing with my life? That's the best gift I've ever received, is life. Is life. I could not be here recording that. I could be non-existent. I'm here. I'm alive. Even that I have problem with that. You see, it doesn't resonate good in my head, in my the I, the ego, the I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that word, that letter, that. Anyway, I don't know. Easier at this moment. It sounds better to me. Because I don't know. It's a little bit too much into the ego. And I don't think I am just an individual. Yeah, I'm an individual in flesh now, but I think I'm part of something much bigger than just myself. But this is where all their confusion takes place, and to make you believe that you are less than what you think, and that you are just a little human born on Earth and born on a round globular Earth floating through space. All this is just to make you feel insignificant, and so you don't realize that you are greater than great. That you are greater than great. But once we tear down those illusions, those confusion and nonsense, and we learn to perceive the nonsense and see through the illusion, then we're in business. There's a big layer of illusion that we have to pierce through to really see it's not only about the flat earth. Flat earth is more of psyop than anything. Flat Earth is more a psyop than anything, because yeah, it's good. I mean, but you have to do something with your life. This is Flat Earth on YouTube. It's not real life. In real life, people are not aware of even what's going on YouTube. So they're not even aware of what's going on in real life. So how do you want them to be aware of what's going on YouTube? So you basically just argue with each other, the one that seek truth, and you argue with each other, and the rest of the population, the masses, are not interested by that. They're not even aware. They don't even know that they don't know. And for them, the life is what it is. And you keep arguing on YouTube and over nonsense and arguing with each other, a little bunch of people. And because the masses, this is the where we have to affect people, is really the masses, and go out in real life and affect them. This is why I think reggae music is a good vehicle to wake up people in real life, to touch those people who don't necessarily go on YouTube to get information, or the ones that the ego is very, very big and don't think another person can teach them, but they still have love in their heart like everybody, and they still go out and in the world, so there's a big, I don't know, there's a lot of work to be done, but it's doable. Rise and shine, do your best, give it all you got, live your life today.